Well YouTube, how's it going? Buster here, adventure biker. So today's video is a kind of review of my brother's new V-Strom DL650XT. So what we'll do is we'll go for a wee run. I'll talk about the bike and how we managed to get it and how things went, and we'll take it from there. Right, so as I said, this is my brother's DL650XT. So when I say I'm comparing my bike, I'm comparing this to my Africa Twin. I'm not actually doing a proper compare, like one bike's better than the other. It's to give people like a kind of perspective of like size, power, riding, comfort, all that sort of stuff. It's not an actual proper compare. Not one bike's better than the other. It's what bike suits you. A bike is a tool. You pick the right tool for the job and the one that suits the job for you. I just like to get that out of the way first, because I get a lot of comments say you shouldn't be comparing the Africa Twin to the Transalp. It's not that sort of comparison. I ride my Africa Twin every day, all day. So when I jump on another bike, it's to give you, the watcher, so you can see the comparison, like height wise, footing, that sort of thing. So now we've got that out of the way. Right, so we'll talk about how we ended up with this bike. So as you've probably seen on the videos, a couple of my mates have now got the Tenerife 700. One's got the World Raid, the other one's got the Rally, and they got theirs from Superbike Factory. So they were down working down that neck of the woods. They went in, seen the bikes, done all the deals, stuff like that. That was fine. Their bikes, not an issue, arrived on time. My brother, on the other hand, this is not my brother in Ireland, this is my brother who stays here, so this is not Scottish biking abroad. Him on the other hand, totally different experience. Totally different experience with Superbike Factory. He's seen a bike. It's quite a long story. So he's seen a bike and he originally was going for a CB500X, and he particularly wanted one with all the panniers to save him buying all the panniers afterwards. So he's seen a CB500X, all the panniers, phoned up about the bike. Apparently this bike had something wrong with it. It's been in the garage for months. So they offered him an NC750X. We'd been a Honda, I thought that'd be good. So he did the deal, everything else. He was told that the bike was going to get delivered on the Friday. This was 2 weeks later. He took the day off, everything else. Come the Thursday night, they phoned him and said, oh, by the way, your bike's not getting delivered on the Friday, it's not getting delivered on the Tuesday. My brother works a kind of similar, not a similar job to me, but timing wise, well, what I used to do is he was leaving a Monday morning, he's not back till a Friday. He works away from home, so to be told he's getting a Friday, to particularly take the day off to receive the bike, and then getting told that you're not getting it to Tuesday, and a Tuesday's a kind of bad day for him, because it means he's having to he really has to take the full week off, which he wasn't willing to do. So my brother, being my brother, quite similar to me, as you probably see in the videos and hear in the videos, he basically just told them to stick their bike right up the ring. Cancelled the payment, everything else, and then went to, I'm quite friendly with the guy who owns MCS Scotland, that's why I'm never away for the place. Me and Alan have known each other for years. I mean, we've been buying bikes off of Alan since his shop was in Renfrew, or buying parts or getting stuff off him and stuff like that. So he came in for work, went down to MCS, done the deal, and basically collected the bike the next day. So there you go. That's how quick you got it. And I'm going to be totally honest with you, this is a far better bike than the NC750. Far better bike. So yeah, so this is my kind of review of it and what are my thoughts and stuff of it. And obviously, as I said, comparing it to the Africa Twin, I'm not comparing it as in like the 1100 compared to 650. I'm just talking about riding comfort, what it can do as a bike. And I ride a lot of bikes, and obviously using my Africa Twin as a benchmark to say, right, well, if you don't want to go for 1100, this is your other options. That's the sort of comparison I'm making. Yeah, so apart from that, so the DL650XT, if you're a shorter rider, ideal bike for you. Ideal bike. My brother has got quite short legs and he kind of tiptoed on my Africa Twin, so this, he can flat foot this no problem. So it's quite low to the ground. It's not got as much ground clearance as the Africa Twin, but it's still a nice bike, really comfy seat. And my brother got loads. My brother won a watch with this bike, won a watch. So my brother, this thing's got everything flung at it. It's got auxiliary lights, 6 auxiliary lights, 3 on each side. 2 on each side are wired directly to the running light, and then the other light is wired to the high beam, which you can independently switch them off, which will not affect your running light and your high beam. It's got heated grips. It's got these paddy things there. I'm not a fan of them. It's just basically to make the grip a wee bit thicker. It doesn't affect the heated grip. It's got full pannier kit, and the panniers are bigger than mine. His top box, I think my top box is a 42 litre, his is a 48 litre. My 2 side panniers are 32 litre, his are 42 litre. So he's got a full, do you know what I mean? So his top boxes, his side box, one of his side boxes is the same litre as my top box. It's got the adjustable screen. Oh, this thing's got everything. It's got a tank bag with a power supply coming off it, so you can actually charge your stuff in here. It's got the crash bar bags. Whoever had this before did not spare any expense. It's a really nice bike. 650, still very capable. Still very capable bike. So don't quote me on this. I think they stopped making these. I think this is the last of the 650. This is it's registered as 2023. So it may actually be a 2022. Yeah, it's a very, for a 650, very nice. I'm not going to ride it like I ride my Africa Twin, put it that way. So yeah, I don't really care about brake horsepower and all that. That doesn't interest me. What interests me is, does it ride nice? Is it comfortable? Does it make you smile once you've finished riding it? And to be fair, this does. This does, definitely. Would it be the V-Strom I'd buy? No, definitely not. If I was going to buy a V-Strom, I like when they reintroduced the V-Strom, I like that one with the square headlight. It looks more like the DR, the old DR800. I've always liked the bikes. That's one of the first ever enduro adventure bikes, was the DR, that and the Africa Twin 750. They were the first kind of dual sport bikes. Compared to like the Africa Twin, the V-Strom 800, the Tenere 700, it's definitely more road based. Just with the feel of the engine, I can tell it's more. Yeah, definitely. I think it's been put on more kind of road based. That is because you can tell obviously I've had a shot of my mate's Teneres, and you kind of tell when you pull the throttle at low gear or in third. Yeah, it's definitely. Yeah, I definitely say it's more kind of road based than it is. That's me listening to the engine to see what the engine's doing. But for the sort of stuff that we do on tour, perfect. I would say this would be perfect, because we don't do, I mean, we don't do proper off-roading when we're out away abroad and stuff like that, because you don't really want to be driving your bike in the middle of fucking Germany or Czech Republic or whatever. But 6 a set of 50/50s on this, and we come across the roads that we came across in Czech Republic, this will do it, no problem. Oh, that feels weird. Feels weird. Standing up on this feels weird. It's up to speed, no bother. That's a cracking bike shop, that in there. Loads of classic, there's a lot of off-road stuff.
Welcome to Buster, ATV biker, your go-to channel for thrilling motorcycle and taco adventures, epic off-road journeys, intense for life on 2 wheels. Whether it's tackling rugged trails, scenic rides across stunning landscapes, or sharing the gear and insights to fuel your passion for adventure, we've got you covered. Hit the road with Buster, ATV biker. Let's chase the horizon together. Subscribe now and ride the adventure.
So YouTube, thanks for watching the video. This is the sort of review, my thoughts of the DL650XT, my brother's one. So thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe and share. Stay rubber side down, and remember, take life 1 mile at a time. Catch you later.